All right, guys, now that we have our account and we have it linked to MetaTrader 4, what we're going to do is we're going to go in and actually look at some of the pairs. So if we click on quotes at the very bottom, you'll see a list of some of the currencies. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in and I'm actually going to delete all of these just so I can show y'all. Okay, so now I only have one pair on there, and that's only because that's what the chart is on right now. So if you see the plus sign in the top right corner, what we're going to do is click on that. And in the very top, you see it has FX majors, and then in the middle, you'll see FX crosses. So what we'll do is we'll go to majors first and click on that. And this is going to be the major pairs that most people trade. All of these are based off the USD. So they have USD either as the base pair or they have the other base pair and the USD is the second pair that we're trading against. So with that being said, what we would do if we want to add these is just click on the green plus sign. And then we can go back to the home or to our quotes page and you'll see that they're on there now. So we can do that with any of the others too. So we have all the different cryptos. This broker allows us to trade gold and silver. We have oil, natural gas, and then the FX crosses are going to be your minor pairs. So you can always look at those as well. We also have the ability to trade stocks like Apple, Facebook, Tesla. The indices are going to be like your Dow Jones, your S&P, your NASDAQ. You guys always see me trading the US 30. That's one of my favorites. So once you're ready to actually do something with a pair, we're going to click on one of them and just hold it down. And then you'll see a little menu pop up. This menu is asking us we can either take the trade, we can look at the chart, or we can look at details about that specific currency pair. So let's hit chart, and it'll take us to the chart where we can see the different time frames, right? So in the top left corner, you'll see M1. So that's a 1 minute time frame. Then you have the minute, you have a 5 minute, a 15, 30 minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week, and the month. So at any time you can click between these charts or time frames, and each candle on those chart is going to pertain to the specific time frame that chart is in. So this is a 15-minute chart. So each candle on this chart represents 15 minutes. Same with the day. Each candle represents 1 day on the day chart. Okay. So now if we want to trade this pair, say we're looking at the chart and we see it's in a downtrend right now. So in the very right top hand corner, you see the word trade, and we'll click on that. And first and foremost, make sure that the very top is always the pair that you're actually trying to trade. Sometimes you'll click on something and a different pair will be up there and you think you're in a completely different trade. So make sure that's the right pair. Underneath it, we have, if you click on market execution, it's going to give us 5 options to trade. So we can do a market execution and come in right at the price that the market's at. We can do a buy limit, sell limit, buy stop, or sell stop. And those will be in another training, but I just wanted to show you where those are. And underneath that, we have the lot size. So this is going to be determined upon how risky you're planning to be with your trades. Proper risk management is about 1 to 3%. So if we have, say, $1,000 account, we should be risking no more than $10 per trade. So we would probably do something like 0.01, which would be 10 cents per pip, which means we can lose up to 100 pips and still be within our proper risk. So on every trade, you're most likely going to be setting a stop loss and a take profit. And what this allows you to do is the stop loss is basically if the market goes against you and it hits your stop loss, it'll take you out of the market so that you don't blow your account. Vice versa, if you do take profit, when the market goes in your favor and it hits your take profit, it'll automatically cash you out. And so you're not having to sit there and look at the charts all day. Just remember, when you place a trade, it's going to do one of two things. It's going to either hit your take profit or it's going to hit your stop loss. So get in, set your stop loss and your take profit, and then let it trade. And so underneath that, we have the sell and the buy button. So obviously, if we're going to take a sell, we would just hit the sell. And if we're going to take a buy, then we hit the buy. So in this case, we'll hit sell. Oh, and it's saying it's an invalid stop loss. So we'll just take this. We'll take these out. Hit sell. So now it shows that we're in the market. So if you see this line going across, it says sell. That shows us where we actually entered the trade. Okay. Now at the very bottom, you'll see a button in the middle that says trade. And if you click on that, it'll actually show you your account balance, the equity that you have in your account. So your total balance minus any open trades. And then it'll show you the position that you have open. So any trades that you have will be listed right here. And then if we wanted to close this trade, we could go in and close it. It says we're taking a loss. And now we go to history and it'll show us that for the day we lost 13 cents. So we lost 8 plus the commission and fees associated with that trade. So this was just a brief overview of how to set up your pairs and kind of a quick overview of the charts and how to place a trade. So if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out to any of the leaders in the group, and we will see you on the next video.